Can I show you something real quick? Some everyday Nigerians became millionaires in 2025 just by putting their money in the right stock. Yes, you heard me right. Not by opening a shop, not by jackpot plans, but simply by investing wisely in the Nigerian stock market. And here is the kicker. Some of them actually started with small amounts. I'm talking about people who invested as little as 50,000 to 100,000 naira and turned it into millions over time. Incredible, right? But before you rush up and throw your money in any stock, let me guide you step by step in this video. We'll break down the Nigerian stocks that made millionaires in 2025, why stocks are such a powerful wealth builder, how the Nigerian stock exchange actually works in plain English, and most importantly, how you can start today with as little as 5,000 to 10 or $10. So if you ever wondered how to create real wealth, not just side hustle or just quick cash, but generational wealth, then stick with me to the end of this video. Hello Wealth Fam, and welcome back to Wealth with Doris, where every penny counts. On this channel, we build wealth together and turn our pocket change into power moves. If you're ready to grow your money in a smart way that will bring you closer to financial freedom, this channel is the right place for you. And hey, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, and drop a comment below saying, I am ready for wealth. Because today's video could be the beginning of your millionaire journey. I want to put up a disclaimer here. I'm not a financial advisor. These videos are for educational purposes only. No official financial advice is being given. Please always check with your professional before making any financial or investment decisions. These videos merely shares my own opinion with no guarantee of gain or losses. Alright, let's start with the basics. Why is it that stocks, yes, just buying shares in companies can actually make you a millionaire? Think about it like this. When you buy a stock, you're buying a small piece of a company. Imagine owning even a tiny slice of Grand Dangote Cement, GT Bank, Zenith or MTN, right? So every time they make profit and grow, your slice increases in value too. Now, here is the magic. Stocks grow exponentially when a company does well. This is why people say the stock market is one of the greatest tools for wealth creation ever invented. Let's break it down. 3 main reasons why stocks create millionaires. Compound growth. Imagine you invested 100,000 in a stock that grows 20% yearly. After 1 year, you would have 120,000. By the 5th year, without adding extra money, you will have 248,000. But by the 10th year, you're having 619,000. And if the stock does even better, boom, you will hit millions. Dividends. Some Nigerian stock companies actually pay you cash just for holding their stocks. That's called dividends, right? For example, Nigerian breweries and Zenith Bank have a history of paying strong dividends. This is passive income, money that comes in while you sleep. Long-term stability. Stocks in big companies survive recessions, inflations, and policy changes. Why businesses can fail? Strong listed companies often recover and thrive very well. Who invested 1 million naira in GT Bank shares around 2005 and held on could have seen that investment grow more than 10x by 2025, not even counting dividends. The truth is that stocks build millionaires because of compound growth, dividends, and stability. And the earlier you start, the more powerful these effects become. Okay, so some of you might be thinking, Doris, this sounds good, but how does the Nigerian stock market even work? Great question. Let me simplify it. The Nigerian Stock Exchange (NGX) is like a marketplace, but instead of selling tomatoes or rice, it sells ownership in companies. So here is how it works. Companies list their shares on the NGX, that is the Nigerian Stock Exchange. Example: MTN, Dangote Sugar, Dangote Cement, Access Bank, Zenith and all that. So you as an investor can buy these shares through a stockbroker or online trading app like Bamboo, right? When the company grows, the value of your shares goes up. So if they pay dividends, you also get cash directly into your bank account. Imagine it's like buying land in an area nobody cared about like 10 years ago. Suddenly new roads and estates comes around there and that land multiplies in value. That's exactly what happens with good stocks. Now in Nigeria, you don't need millions to start. Some platforms let you begin with as little as 5,000 or $10. Apps like Chaka, Bamboo, Trove have made investing easy for beginners. So the Nigerian stock market is simply a place where you buy and sell ownership in companies. If the company grows, your money grows. If they pay dividends, you earn extra cash. And today, thanks to technology, you can start with very little capital. Now, let's get into the juicy part, the actual Nigerian stocks that made people millionaires in 2025. These are the companies that exploded in value or paid massive dividends, changing the lives of smart investors who held on. Here are the top 5 examples. MTN Nigeria, MTNN. MTN stocks has been a beast. With Nigerians' population relying on data, calls and mobile banking, MTN keeps growing. In 2025, their mobile money expansion shot their price upwards. Imagine owning just 500,000 naira worth of MTN shares years ago. It could easily have doubled or tripled. Dangote Cement, DANGCEM. Now, Nigeria is still building roads, houses, infrastructures. Dangote Cement remains the king of construction sector, seriously. So in 2025, when government infrastructure projects increased, their profits soared and so did investors' wealth. Now, GTCO, Guarantee Trust Holding Company, formerly GT Bank, right? GTCO has been innovative, offering fintech services, solid dividends and strong growth. Many investors made millions just from holding GTCO shares long time. Now, Seplat Energy, that's the SEPLAT. Now, as the global energy market shifted, Seplat's growth in oil and gas production and renewable energy boosted its stock performance in 2025. Big dividends too, right? Zenith Bank, one of the Nigeria's most consistent dividend paying banks. Long-term investors who reinvested dividends saw compounding wealth. I met someone at a financial seminar in Lagos who had been investing 100,000 naira yearly in Zenith Bank shares since 2010. By 2025, between dividends and capital growth, their portfolio was worth over 15 million. This is steady growth, steady wealth. The stock that made millionaires in 2025 includes MTN, Dangote Cement, GT Bank, Seplat Energy and Zenith Bank. These companies have strong fundamentals, consistent growth and in some cases, generous dividends. If you're loving this breakdown so far, please hit that like button. It really helps more people find this video. And don't forget to subscribe to Wealth with Doris for more strategies on money, investing, and building generational wealth. Also, comment below which of these Nigerian stocks do you wish you had invested earlier. I'll be reading and replying to as many comments as I can. Alright, well fam, now that we've looked at the top Nigerian stocks that actually made millionaires in 2025, let's make this personal. How can you start investing today? A lot of people think you need millions of naira or a finance degree before you can enter the stock market. But let me tell you, you can start with as little as 5,000 or 10 or even $10. Yes, that's little. Here is a simple step-by-step guide. Open a CSCS account. CSCS means Central Security Clearing System. Think of it like BVN for stocks. Without it, you can't really own your own shares in Nigeria. Now, good news, you don't need to go to Lagos, Abuja to do it. Many licensed brokers will open it for you online. Choose a trusted stockbroker or an app. Some of the top options in Nigeria include Meristem, Stanbic IBTC, even app like Bamboo, Chaka or Trove. Globally, if you're watching from outside Nigeria, I've not forgotten you. You can use apps like Robinhood, E-Trade, Interactive Brokers. Also check for regulations before you deposit money, please. Start small, buy fractional shares. Many apps now allows you buy a part of a stock. For example, if Dangote Cement is trading at 400 naira per share and you only have 2,000 naira, you can buy just 5 shares. If MTN is trading at 250, you can buy 8 shares. Over time, this little piece grow into a wealth building machine. Reinvest your dividends. This is where the magic happens. Instead of cashing out your 500 naira dividends to buy share, reinvest it into more stocks, right? That way, your money starts having children, and those children will also give birth to grandchildren, compounding at its finest. Learn and stay updated. Join stock market groups. Follow credible finance YouTube channels like this one, Wealthy Doris. Now, and read news from Nigerian Stock Exchange Group (NGX) to know where sectors are booming. Listen, if you're scared of picking the wrong stocks, you can invest in ETFs, exchange traded funds. I'll leave a video below, the link below for the video. I've thought about it. For example, the NGX 30 ETF tracks the 30 companies in Nigeria. It's like buying a basket of strongest stocks at once. You have to start small. Choose the right broker, reinvest in dividends, and stop learning. Wealth is not built overnight. It's consistency. Yes? Let's be real. For every Nigerian who became a billionaire, stock market billionaire in 2025, there are many who also lost money. Why? Because of mistakes that can easily be avoided. Here are the top mistakes that can be avoided. Chasing hype. Alright, so if everyone is screaming, buy this stock now, or Twitter, TikTok, or any platform, pause and do your own research first. Not diversifying. Some people put all their money in just one stock. That's like planting one type of crop on a big farmland. If locust comes and you're finished, always spread your risk across sectors: telecom, banking, agriculture, cement, oil and gas, tech. Panic selling, stock prices go up and down daily. It's normal. But many beginners panic, then they sell their stocks even at 5 when it drops at 5%. Remember, you only lose what you sell. The investors hold for long time. Now, ignoring dividends. Many people only focus on stock prices going up and down, but dividends are a powerful way to earn passive income. A stock like Seplat might not rise too fast, but its dividends payout can be bigger than your salary if you hold it for long. Investing money you can't afford to lose. This one is important. Never use your rent money, children's school fees, or even emergency funds to play in the stock market. Always use free money. You can leave that for at least 3 to 5 years, right? Create a small investment diary. Write down why you bought each stock. That way, if the price drops, you can remind yourself of a long-term reason instead of panicking. Don't chase hype. Diversify. Avoid panic selling. Value dividends. Only invest money you can live for years. Now, let's zoom out. Investing in Nigerian stock is not just about making quick profits. The bigger picture is generational wealth. Here are 5 tips to make sure your investments bless not just you, but blesses your children and your children, that's grandchildren. Think long term, minimum of 10 years. Stocks like Dangote Cement, GT, MTN weren't built overnight. So if you invest today, keep reinvesting dividends 10 to 20 years, you will be shocked at the growth. Automate your investing. Don't wait for when you feel like it. Set up a standing order for your account every month to buy stocks. Even if 5,000 consistently will grow massively over time. Teach your kids early. Open small investment account for your children. Imagine if you had bought just 10,000 naira worth of net sale shares for your child at birth. By when they're graduating from the university, it could worth millions. Stay educated and flexible. The world changes. 20 years ago, nobody bought companies will be as big. Now tomorrow, renewable energy or AI stock could dominate. Always keep learning and adjust. Have a will or trust. Generational wealth means passing it down properly. In Nigeria, many families lose wealth because of disputes after death. Secure your assets legally so they go where you intend, right? Don't just buy stock. Pair them with land, small businesses, and education for your children. That way, your wealth isn't dependent on only one thing. Play the long time game. Invest consistently, teach your kids, stay updated, and protect your assets legally. Let's do a quick recap of what we've covered today because this has been a packed section. We looked at why Nigerian stocks can make millionaires, right? Then we saw how the stock market works in simple terms. We broke down the top stocks that created wealth in 2025. I gave you a step-by-step guide to start investing with as little as 5,000 naira. We also highlighted the common mistakes to avoid. And finally, we talked about how to build generational wealth through stocks. The main takeaway here is you don't need millions to start. You just need consistency, patience, and knowledge. If you got value from this video, please subscribe to this channel, Wealth with Doris, for more personal finance and wealth building tips. Drop a comment telling me which stock you are most excited about and if you have started investing already. And don't forget to share this video with a friend who needs to hear it because remember, wealth shared is wealth multiplied. Bye, wealth fam!